can just get your music heard, throw the shit out there.
For real. How was your deal structure with Jackpot? Did you get a fair deal on that, or was that the early one and it was like, hell no, how could I?
Everybody get fucked their first time, I believe. Man,
Yeah.
okay. For the deal of the album and shit, I didn't see. I got like $9,000.
Oh
But
my
it was
God.
my publishing check, and it's something to that too. Some motherfuckers pull some shady shit. But my publishing check is where I got paid, and that was like 2-3 million.
Okay.
And so that's where I got paid. So, and I'm young. I'm not looking. I ain't sent. I'm getting some money, so I'm not diving into who did what and this and that. But yeah, I got paid. I seen money, and it really started coming. And I was doing shows and shit, making money, man. So a lot of money's coming a lot of ways. But yeah, a lot of people get fucked they first go around and shit. That's gonna happen, especially if you ain't on top of the business off top.
So at what point did you learn that? Like, did it take that situation to learn that? When you say, all right, I got to get me a lawyer, accountant, and stuff to start, taxes.
Well, you know what? I had a good accounting firm at the beginning stages with DTP and everything. But then a lawyer came into play and said what reason why we broke ways is a lawyer came into play and said they were stealing from me. I didn't know that, and I'm not saying they did, but this is what he said, and so it caused a big problem. And so then from there, everything just kind of slowly was deteriorating. But that lawyer said that. I never said that. The lawyer said that. And I'm 24, man. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. I'm making money. I'm doing what I love to do. I don't know. But the lawyer said that. And that's when things went kind of south on that end.
So you said the lawyer said the account was stealing from you?
No. He said the disturbing the peace was.
Oh, wow.
Did that end up being factual, or was he lying?
I still don't know. I still ain't. I can't tell you if it's factual or if he lied. Like I don't know, and I don't care. Like I say, I'm cool with disturbing the peace, and we good. I really don't even get too deep into the shit no more. It happened so long ago,
Right.
and everybody breathing, everybody good, man. I just keep it moving.
Now you got All Cap out. You say you got another single you're gonna send our way. What's next? Is it a project coming out behind these two singles?
Yeah. July, I'm gonna release. Well, I'm trying to get it mixed and mastered and everything. It's a project called Crown Jewel, which Crown Jewel being the third eye, which I call the first eye, seat of the soul, where melatonin and serotonin is secreted. They call it the spiritual eye, and so I call it Crown Jewel because when you listen to some of the project, you're gonna see where I'm going with it. A lot of the conscious awareness and knowing yourself. And so that's what this project is really about. Just like the record I'm talking about. And you can go on my IG, man, and check out that latest little preview of the video I did called Invincible and just see what I'm talking about and how real hip hop conscious it is. And so July I'm looking to drop that. We got All Cap dropping this month, 26. And still check out Woe Down, the country pop record I put out featuring Megan Tyler a couple months ago, but it's still new, doing very good, streaming wise. And yeah, man, and follow me on my social medias at Chingy, Instagram, at Chingy Full Deck, Facebook, Twitter. Hit up rightthird.com, get you some Chingy merch. And man, I'm just working, man. This. I always say this. I do what I'm doing because I love it. Right. The money don't matter to me. The money come because I love what I'm doing. So I'm passionate and compassionate about what I'm doing, man, and that's why I do it to this day. I don't have to do it. I really don't. I don't have to do it, and I would be all right without doing it. But I love it. And I'll never stop doing it. You dig what I'm saying? So I could be 60 years old. I'm gonna still make some music. It's 60 wise old. It's 60 years wise people that still do music to this day, and they're not complaining. Whether they sing, a lot of R&B singers and singers though usually be in that age bracket and doing music. A lot of people, if you see in this world doing music, rapping. People like to look down on them and have something to say about them. Like, you still rapping and you're 50? Well, that don't matter. Stop trying to limit somebody from what they love to do. You did?
Well said.
Definitely. But yeah, man, Chingy in the building. I got one last question for you. Right There, the single. How did that do overseas? We didn't kind of get into that. It was crazy.
How did it do overseas? Man, I was like the Beatles overseas. when I came out, I was like how Justin Bieber was when he flourished. That's how I was. I was the young little melanated Justin Bieber. And so they loved me, man. I used to go over there. People be waiting on me in a hotel. They had the exits blocked off, and it was crazy. Like I say, it was crazy. It's crazy. You know, it's lovely. It's lovely, man. It's lovely.
They still ask you to do that shit on tour, I'm sure. You doing right there for the rest of your life.
I have to. Yeah, oh yeah. No, got to.
What's up? Got a bit about, you know, your history, man. We got to go back just a little bit. I was looking at your story, and you were talking about, you know, that you started a rap group at 12 called Without Warning. Could you get into that and then your transition, you know, from that into hip hop?
Okay, yep. Actually, I started rapping about 86. I started writing my own lyrics around 6, 7 years old. I got in the studio around 9 and 10, but I started a group around. Actually, I started my first group around 11, 12 years old, which was LSD. Without Warning came when I was like 15, 16.
Okay.
But the group LSD consisted of one of the members who was my best friend back then that was in LSD and Without Warning as well. But my homeboy MIC, who we grew up with too, had joined the group in the Without Warning phase. And so, yeah, man, a lot of people don't know, man, I was one of the first young rap artists out here in St. Louis in 86. Like, really trying to do it as a young age. I was one of the first. No, this ain't no bullshit. And it's a lot of street dudes who was in the street, like Just Black, who locked up, Free Just Black, and Gucci. A lot of people who know that because they was out there as older individuals too. But yeah, I put a local CD out Without Warning with 49 Productions. Made Mookie rest in peace. Mookie was the CEO. He from my hood on the north side, Walnut Park, and he was the CEO of 49 Productions, which had the Cavalry, Night Riders, a lot of the homeboys from the hood and other hoods. And we was just trying to do something as an independent label, but Without Warning was the front group who he was focusing on. And this was like 95, 96. And I kept striving, and eventually, you know how groups, everybody ain't on the same page. You kind of go your separate ways or do your separate things. And I always been like, I don't want to say the leader of the group, but I always been the one that was keeping things together and pushing forward and trying to keep everybody together. And so around 2000, and you know, Nelly and the St. Lunatics, they got on around 99. So around 2000, my homeboy Ahmad, who I grew up with since I was like 6, who is Ali's brother from the St. Lunatics. He's Ali's little brother. And we just decided to start a group. And another homeboy of ours, one that was around, we just decided to start a group because we was making music and it was good sounding music. So we was just like, fuck it, let's start a group or whatever. And T Love, who was managing Nelly and a couple other people in the camp, they heard the shit and they were like, man, 3 Strikes got some hot shit. Y'all need to fuck with them. And so T Love started managing us. And so eventually we got to open up on Nelly shows. They did this run, 10